Stress is not bad. At least not all stress is bad, and not all levels of stress is bad, but it is essential. In fact, if stress didn't exist, you would actually lose your abilities. You'd lose your health. I'll give you an example here. Gravity is a stress on your body. We call it physiological stress, and we experience it every day. Well, what happens if we take away that stress? Well, we actually know because we have astronauts who've gone to space and spent significant amounts of time there, and it's interesting to see what happens to their body. As you can see, here's some videos of the exercise that astronauts do while they're up at the space station. And they've tried to find lots of different ways for the astronauts to exercise, because when you spend time in space without gravity, some really negative things happen to you. First off, after 6 months, we tend to see about 20 years of age-related bone loss. That's progression toward osteoporosis. In just 6 months, they lose 20 years worth of bone. They also lose about 40% of the muscle mass in their legs. They don't lose a lot out of their upper body because your upper body doesn't have to fight against gravity all the time like your lower body does when it carries you around. They lose even more leg strength. This is even when they're exercising an hour and a half to 2 hours every day. That's how important the stress of gravity is to our body. So we don't want to think about stress as being all bad. We want to think about too much stress as being bad. And so if we look at a chart like this, it kind of illustrates that both too much stress and too little stress is bad. Now remember, all stressors, that anything that creates stress, all that stress is added up, no matter whether we think about that stressor as being a good thing or a bad thing or something in the middle. And the stress accumulates. This is what's called the allostatic load. That's the total amount of stress that we're experiencing at any particular point in time. And we want enough, but not too much and not too little. That's really because both too much and too little are not going to be healthy for us. Next up, we're going to talk about the types of stress that we might have.